Yeah. We are live from Perryopolis, Pennsylvania, in Frazier High School as the Frazier Commodores come in with a 13-3, 7-1 record in Section 4 2A play, hosting the California Trojans at 3-2 and 3-1 in section play. I am Mon Valley Independent Sports Editor Jeremy Salou, joined once again by Naz Victoria, who has the Book of Nazareth in tow, and Olivia Greco on the camera. She said hi. She doesn't have a headset today. And Naz, I'm pretty excited to see this one.
I'm very excited. This is my first time seeing California this year. And as I understand, they got away with a victory in California against this Frazier ball club. But you did that game, and you said that Frazier really got off to a slow start. So.
Yeah, I have it here in my notes. Frazier started the first quarter trailing 19-4 and only finished with 11 points in that first half. And talking to head coach Zach Kiefer after that game and over the last couple weeks, and from what I'm seeing from their performance, I think it was a little fluky. I mean, it's one of them games with basketball that sometimes the bounces just don't go your way. California seemed to hit everything that game, and Frazier couldn't hit a shot. So I know Coach Kiefer is looking for his team to bounce back here tonight.
They can't hear us.
They can't hear us.
Pull that out and put it back in. Your dad said.
Are we having technical difficulties again?
I really don't know.
Keep talking.
All right. Well, I'm really looking forward to this because this is going to be a game that could very well decide this section. These three teams, Monessen, along with Frazier and California, are all tied at the top.
Okay, we're all good.
Okay.
So
I was just talking about how these two teams, along with Monessen, are tied at the top of the section. This game may be a deciding game for who wins that section.
Yeah, and we're looking at both teams played recently in the last few days. I know yesterday was California's first time back on the floor, and I think 11 days, something like that. They beat Jeff Morgan 57-54. They got out to a big lead. Jeff Morgan hung around and came back. And Frazier, we were just talking about, they went to Charleroi and beat Charleroi 58-46. In that game, it was Owen Newcomer, had 6 3-pointers, 24 points. Luke Santo with 10, Colton Harrison with 10. I think he had a double-double as well. But one thing I didn't realize is Luke Santo and Newcomer have been in double figures in every game this season.
Yes, Luke hit 2 free throws late in the fourth quarter to give him 10 points, but that 10 points kept that streak alive. Yeah, I did that game. I've actually seen Frazier and Charleroi, Frazier and Monessen, and this will be my third Frazier game. They've looked good against Monessen and Charleroi this year. They're for real. Frazier is definitely for real this year.
And we talked a little bit, too. It's an emotional game for both teams. I know Zach Kiefer is the defensive coordinator for the California football team. He knows a lot of these kids. They know him very well. They have a great relationship. But like Coach Kiefer said in the podcast on Sunday, once that ball goes up, it's all about Frazier. So and I think that might have played a role in the way California came out in the first meeting. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Well, I'll tell you what, Jeremy. This really is a rivalry game.
It is.
Now, going back to when my son played high school basketball, I think he graduated in 16 or so, maybe even before that. Maybe my daughter graduated in 16.
Jesus, you don't even know, man. Come on.
No, I have no clue. But anyways, when my son played for California, that was a big game. The stands were completely packed. And these two teams didn't really like each other.
No, and they still don't. And, I mean, we look tonight. We got a pretty good crowd here at Frazier tonight for this game. I have here in that first meeting that California won by 10. Frazier actually won the second half by 12. So the fact that they got down so fast, really put them in too big of a hole to climb out of. So I know they're really looking forward to this game to show, like you said, they're for real this year. But, yeah, you could catch my story tomorrow in the Mon Valley Independent, as well as photographs from Jeff Helsel. He's here down there sitting on the floor in front of the bleachers. So we'll listen to the starting lineups and the starting lineups, and we'll be right back. I will say one thing, Naz. This is probably the loudest gym we've been in.
And the most crowded.
And the most crowded.
I actually can't believe that during these times that there are this many people here. So that just is a testament to what the rivalry is.
Absolutely. We'll run down the starting lineups again real quick for California. Number 3, Quandre Porter. Number 5, Matt Trunzo. Number 11, Peyton Conti. Number 12, Nato Savage. And number 25, Corey Frick. For Frazier, number 5, Luke Santo. Number 3, Owen Newcomer. Number 14, Colton Harrison. Number 12, Chase Hazelbaker. And number 22, Kenny Fine, who did not play in the first meeting between these two teams.
Okay, well, there's a difference maker right there.
And here we go, California controlling the opening tip. And it'll be Nato Savage in control for the Trojans. California's length is something that really plagued Frazier in that first meeting, and there's a turnover by the Trojans, and it falls into the hands of Kenny Fine. So he gets it over to Owen Newcomer. Newcomer to Santo in the corner for a 3. No good. Porter with an easy rebound for the Trojans, and here they come the other way.
Well, I did figure out that my son graduated in 12.
Here's a Savage to the basket. He is fouled. And he's going to get to the line for 2. Good take there by Nato Savage. And California is going to need to stay aggressive. The foul goes on Kenny Fine. That'll be his first foul of the game. Savage hits the first one to get California on the board first.
So Nato Savage turned into a pretty nice player. He started out all the way down in the California Grub League. He played this year in the Mon Valley Independent Summer League. And like I said, that's off of California. And
I'm surprised we didn't get an over-the-back call there. That was a little shocking to me.
So, yes, Nato Savage, he is definitely a player. There's quite a few kids out here tonight that played. Luke Santo, Quandre Porter.
Santo goes.
Matt Trunzo.
There's Arison in the lane outside the Santo. Drives baseline, hangs up in the air, no good. Conti with the rebound for California. And here comes Savage the other way, guarded by Kenny Fine. Frazier playing man-to-man. California being very patient and deliberate on offense. There's a handoff to Porter.
Got
caught up in the lane, and he called for a travel. And that Frazier bench, you could see they want this one pretty bad after that loss in California a few weeks ago.
Well, it's pretty important then that they get off to a little bit of a faster start, because if they start falling behind, it might drain the energy out of this whole gym.
Right. Santo now on the wing, kicks it over to Newcomer. He's going to let go of a three. No good. Kenny Fine with the offensive rebound, and he's called for a travel.
Well, it's very early, 2 minutes in, but the referees are letting them play a little bit. They're not calling cheap fouls or anything like that.
Yeah, the foul he had on the other end was a pretty hard foul, so seems like they are going to let him play here. And you said there's a lot of stake at this game, too. There's Savage in the corner now. Gets in the lane, pass. Shuffles it over to Trunzo, and that's an easy left-handed layup for Matt Trunzo. Makes it 3-0 in favor of the Trojans.
So Jeremy, almost 3 minutes gone by. Frazier hasn't scored yet. If they don't get a bucket, we're going to have to start thinking that maybe it's California's defense that is the reason that they got off to a slow start the last time.
Well, they definitely put up more shots in that first quarter, and they didn't hit any. So. But their defense, their interior defense especially, was really tough in that first matchup. The length of Peyton Conti and Corey Frick as Kenny Fine lets go of the three, and Frazier is on the board. Kenny Fine hits from the right wing and ties this game up and brings the life back into it as Savage got a lucky roll there, and it comes to Frick, and he drops one in. Santo, Kenny Fine again, this time from the corner, no good. Arison with the offensive rebound. Newcomer for three this time, no good. McCarron comes to Newcomer again. Fine's going to shoot another three, partially blocked, but right to Newcomer under the basket. And Owen Newcomer is on the board.
So tell me, you've seen Frazier a little more than I have. Kenny Fine, normally a three-point shooter?
Yes, yes. Okay. I think it was a Monessen game. He hit like three in the first quarter. Very streaky shooter, though. We're down to 4:20 to play here in the first quarter, all tied up 5-5. As Savage, and we got an illegal screen called. It looks like it's going to be Corey Frick. And that call does go against Frick, as he wasn't still when he made contact with Fine.
So I'm looking back. Kenny Fine did have 2 threes in the first quarter and 3 for the game.
3 in the game. Newcomer now guarded by Porter. Gives it back to Santo. We're at the midway point here in the first quarter. There goes Santo, drives baseline, try to get it to Arison. So Savage quickly ahead to Porter, no good. Nice play by Chase Hazelbaker, great hustle play. And the ball comes into Santo's hands. Newcomer now at the top. Santo on the wing. Here's Harrison in the corner underneath for Chase Hazelbaker. Nice pass there by Colton Harrison. And Chase Hazelbaker is on the board and gives Frazier a 7-5 lead. Just under 3.5 to go.
So much for them getting off to a cold start.
Frazier's one of the teams, I will say, they're one of the teams that they move the ball very well on their offense. And they will find an open man as Trunzo gets caught up inside, blocked from behind. And we got a foul called from the far end of the court. And not the closest official.
Right under the basket. He was right in front of him.
And that foul goes against Hazelbaker. It's going to be his first, team second. And Trunzo is going to go to the line here for a pair of free throws. Trunzo misses that one.
We haven't talked about free throws in a long time.
I knew it was only a matter of time.
How could you know? We haven't talked about them in games.
Hey, from the time I went to school here, it seems like these rims in this gym are wound tighter than any other Whipple. And it's definitely a home court advantage here for the Frazier. Trunzo hits 1 of 2. Makes it 7-6. Newcomer gets it over to Harrison.
I was actually talking with Coach Balla before the game, and Coach Balla said the very same thing. It comes down to free throw shooting.
Newcomer to Harrison in the corner. There's Fine this time in the corner after getting it from Santo. Back to Santo up top. There's Newcomer for 3, and that's good. 10-6. Frazier leads. 2:27 to go here in the first quarter.
So like I said earlier, this is the first time I've seen California play this year.
California turnover there gives the ball right back to the Commodores.
They play a very deliberate style on offense.
They do, very patient. Harrison over to Santo. Santo drives a lane, pull-up jumper, that's good. Santo's little pull-up doubles up the lead. 12-6 now in favor of the home team. 1:48 to go here in the first quarter. Conti up top, just holding the ball. Tried to get Frick on a backdoor cut, and here goes Santo the other way. Dribbling off his foot and out of bounds, and that's going to be a Frazier turnover. We got a timeout, 30-second timeout taken here by the Trojans.
That's a good timeout.
That's a good timeout for sure.
They need to figure out their offense. They're standing around. That's the second or third time that I've seen a player just stand out at the top of the key and not do anything.
We'll give a shout out to one of our sponsors here and let you know that if you need something done around your house, especially when it comes to your HVAC system, look no further than the Working Man. Give Chuck Merlack a call for your HVAC and plumbing needs. That's not all the Working Man does. Electrical, framing, drywall, excavation, water, and fire restoration. You name it, he can do it. An authorized Lennox Carrier dealer, the Working Man also offers apprenticeship programs and can provide excavating, help you out with insurance claims, and he now features whole house air cleaners to help kill viruses. Give Chuck Merlack a call at 724-557-2028 for all your HVAC, plumbing, electrical, and building needs.
Yep, old Frontier Heating and Cooling. See,
Savage drives a lane. He is stripped up ahead to Noah Oldham from Santo, and that one's good. 7-0 run here for the Commodores. Gives them a 14-6 lead.
They're playing man-to-man. I haven't seen a pick set yet. There's a 5-second.
The only pick we've seen was illegal, and we got a 5-second call against Nato Savage. And that gets the crowd going.
That was coming. He was standing there with the ball with a guy standing right next to him. I mean,
you got to give credit there to Luke Santo for that defense, too. He didn't foul. He didn't reach. He just stood there. He took an elbow to the chin, and he stood strong. And he got that 5-second call.
So far in this first quarter, I give credit to all of Frazier. They're playing great defense, and they're doing what it takes. They're putting the ball in the hole. 8-point lead. It's a nice lead to start the game out.
Santo now drives again in the lane, kicks it out to Oldham for 3, no good. And that's going to be 2 fouls on Hazelbaker as he reached around Frick. And here comes Kenny Fine again. We'll give a shout out to our boy Robbie Ramsey hitting us up on the chat. Naz, he said all Whitsitt kids can shoot.
Yes,
Kenny Fine is included and is no exception to that rule.
Yep, I know some Whitsitt kids.
It's nothing like riding your bike up Whitsitt Hill, too. I did that a few times in my younger days. There's Hunter Assad. He turns it over as Harrison got a hand on it and brings it. Oldham brings it up.
California has to stop trying that entry pass from the top of the key.
There's Harrison for 3, and that one rattles in. Colton Harrison with a 3 from the top of the key. With 14 seconds left, makes it 17-6, and he knocks that pass away. And the Commodores are definitely feeding off the energy provided by their head coach, their bench, and this crowd. 7 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. As Assad gets it into Conti, there's a give and go for Assad. His jumper is no good. Santo from midcourt. Almost hit it. But that'll do it for the first quarter with the score, Frazier 17, California 6.
Impressively, Frazier has 6 players scoring in the quarter.
They're a very balanced team, and I got to be remiss if I don't give a shout out to Curly Sue herself. Kenzie is watching this game with my mom.
Hi, Kenzie.
Hi, Kens. See you in a little while. Oh, don't call her Mrs. Salute. That doesn't work good.
I'm sorry.
And we'll tell you all about the Foster House 2, now open for dine-in and carry-out, and now featuring their Lenten menu. I might be heading there tomorrow for a king fish sandwich. Don't miss all of the famous king sandwiches, which is now just one of the things the Foster House is offering. They now feature pizza by the slice, and pizza burgers are available all day, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Watch all the Penguin games on the big screen TV and get a 22-ounce Coors Light for just $2.50 during that game. The kitchen is always open until 11:30 p.m., so don't miss some of the best food the Valley has to offer at Foster House 2 in Washington Township in Bell Vernon.
You can almost drive right by there on your way home.
I can. I could go that way.
Oh, yeah.
I did come the
back road. That's actually a shortcut.
It is. I go that way all the time. Big shout out to Billy Greca, who said the Ramseys used to wear the nets out in Whitsitt.
Yes, sir.
Frazier will start with the ball here in the second quarter, leading 17-6 as they closed with a 10-0 run in the first quarter. There's Newcomer from the left wing. His 3 is off the mark. Oldham, nice play by Oldham to get the offensive rebound out to Kenny Fine, and Frazier will reset.
California's getting crushed on the offensive boards.
Newcomer over to Santo now. Gets a screen from Harrison. He gives it back to Harrison, who throws it over to Fine in the corner for 3. It was blocked. It goes out of bounds as 2 Trojans were fighting for the rebound. Conti and Trunzo. Little miscommunication. Give a shout out to my nephew Colton, whose buddy Chase Hazelbaker's playing in this game. He's watching.
We have 46 watching right now.
We do. Hit us up in the chat. Say hi. Give us your thoughts. Santo now gets it to Newcomer and back to Fine from the corner. Thought about a 3. Gets it to Santo. He's going to drive. His shot does not fall, but he will go to the line and shoot 2.
I really don't think that Luke should hesitate as much from that three-point line. He had an open jumper. I mean, on that play, he drew a foul, but he had an open 3, and he can knock those down.
Yeah. Santo hits the first to open up the scoring here in the second quarter. Santos' second shot is up and good. That extends the lead to 19-6, and Naz, we're exactly where we were the last time these two teams played, only we're flipping the script. And it's Frazier with the lead.
Well, right now, California is struggling with everything.
There's a nice little shot by Peyton Conti to end the run. But California still has some work to do. There's a nice steal, but Oldham pokes it away from Frick. Santo up ahead to Arison, and he is fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2. Foul's going to go on number 10, Drew Thomas, with that foul. Harrison gets the roll on that one. Harrison's second is good. Makes it 21-8 in favor of the Commodores. Now Savage is trying to set up the 1-4 offense. There he goes, clean path to the lane. Oldham got him on the top of the head. Again, it's the far official, the official right under the basket. Didn't call anything. I do think he was kind of blocked by the body, but the whistle comes off a little late. But no mind. Savage is going to go to the line here for a pair of free throws. Foul on Oldham, and it's Frazier's 4th. There, Savage misses that one.
I thought that was a foul.
I agree. You would think the official under the hoop would have called that, though.
That's the second time that happened.
Savage now gets the second one to go, and Savage's free throw shooting was a big role in California's win over Frazier a few weeks ago. I think he was 10 of 13 from the line in that game. I have it written down here somewhere.
He's 2 of 4 right now.
He was 10 of 13. A long pass up to Santo.
Nice
over
pass.
to Oldham, and he traveled. Frazier holding on to a 21-9 lead here. 6 minutes to go before halftime. And Savage again guarded by Fine. Got a pick and he went the other way. Assad now guarded by Santo. Out to Conti. He's going to let go of a 3. No good. Rebounded by Santo. Up ahead quickly to Oldham. Oldham into the lane, kicks it out to Newcomer to Fine in the corner. Back out top to Santo, and the Commodores will reset the offense. Goes Santo, drives, little floater, gets the roll. Luke Santo makes it 23-9.
I'll tell you what, Luke Santo's taking the ball to the hole nice tonight.
He is. I'll tell you what, besides Devin Whitlock, there might not be anyone better at that floater than Luke Santo. We've seen it a lot in the summer league.
When I look at Luke, I usually think of him as a 3-point.
And we got a travel called against their Savage.
A 3-point shooter.
Another turnover for the Trojans, trailing 23-9 here with 5 minutes to go. And seeing that California was the only team to beat the Commodores in section play, I don't expect Frazier to take their foot off the gas at all.
No, I don't think so either.
Newcomer gets it over to Arison on the wing, back over to Newcomer. Passed up a shot and gets it to Fine at the top. They're going to run through the offense again. There's Newcomer for 3 from the corner, no good. Frick with the rebound, and it's going the other way. He was fouled. It's going to go against Oldham. That's going to be his second, team's 5th. Chase Hazelbaker with 2 fouls is going to check back in for Oldham.
Shout out to Bruno Papasergi checking in on the game.
Coach Bruno. Always a good supporter of what we do here.
Yes, sir.
And we appreciate it.
I'm glad that he checks in, too. Hi, Rick Pliskar. How you doing
There's
tonight?
a 3 by Corey Frick. No good. Long rebound taken by Kenny Fine. Here comes newcomer the other way for the Commodores. Over to Luke Santo, guarded by Hunter Assad. Santo now gets into the lane. Jump stop, pull-up jumper, no good. Rebounded by Frick for the Trojans. There's a deep 3 by O'Savage. He's trying to get his team fired back up.
That's his first natural bucket of the game.
Makes it 23-12 in favor of the Commodores. Newcomer over to Harrison now on the wing and back to newcomer at the top. And we got a timeout taken by Frazier head coach Zach Kiefer to be a 30-second timeout.
So is Frazier going to make up the game with Monessen this year?
Monday.
On Monday. That's
Monday the
be
22nd.
huge.
Here. Yeah, that should be another good game. We might be back Monday. You never know. As I say, hello to the Hartman family, the first family of Frazier.
I would imagine that you would love to come back here on Monday.
I love coming home, man. I love it.
It's a nice gym, so I don't mind
is.
it at all.
Not much has changed except the floor. There's a lot more banners on the wall now, too. Harrison inbounds to Santo. 3:20 to go here in the first quarter. Santo had it knocked away by O'Savage, and he's going the other way. His layup is no good, and they call a late foul on Santo again from midcourt.
It seemed like they waited to see if it was going to drop, huh?
This guy under the hoop's having a rough night. If Savage is going to shoot a pair here, he gets that one to fall. And the first, he has 5 points here in the quarter.
It seems like he's trying to will his team to get back in this game.
No good on the second. So the lead is still 10, 23-13 with 3:04 to go. Frazier has definitely cooled off after the hot start. Again, they're going to look to get that energy back here. Newcomer, his pass is forecasted nicely by O'Savage, and Coach Kiefer not happy with Santo not going to the ball there. Harrison now on the wing to Newcomer. Over to Santo. Inside to Harrison, out to Fine in the corner for 3, and that's good. Kenny Fine hits another 3-pointer. Gets the lead back up to 13. 2:29 to go here until halftime, as there's a jumper by Porter, air ball right to Frick, and he puts it up and in. Harrison didn't want to pick up the foul from behind. It's now 26-15. Santo again now, the newcomer. Santo in a corner. He's going to let go of a 3. That's good. Another 3-pointer for the Commodores. This time it's Luke Santo from the left corner.
That's our 5th of the game.
The lead is back up to 14. 29-15, 1:40 to go here in the second quarter. Porter got caught up in the air, goes out of bounds, and it will be California ball as Oldham checks back in for Hazel Baker. Peyton Conti back in the game, relieving Trunzo. Here goes O Savage. He heads to the lane, and he is fouled by Kenny Fine with a hand check.
That's fine, second foul.
And that's going to send O Savage to the line. The Trojans are now in the bonus. 7 fouls here in the first half for Frazier. O Savage hits the first. He'll get the second. Savage's second shot up, no good. And Peyton Conti's going to get called over the back on Harrison. And that'll go the other way. It's just the first foul on Conti. Team's fourth. 1:28 to go now. Santo will walk the ball up. Fine in the newcomer. Nice pass to Oldham. Little high. Nice pass by Oldham to Harrison heading to the lane, and he's a little strong. Saw the O Savage. Back to Conti, inside to Frick, out to Porter. Porter's going to let go of a three, no good. Rebounded by Owen Newcomer, and here comes Frazier the other way as we're under a minute to go here in the first half.
Porter was short on both of his shots so far this evening. California's in this 1-2-2. It's leaving the middle kind of open. They went man now, huh?
There's Fine curling to the basket, out to Oldham, to Harrison. He's going to drive to the lane. Little floater, no good. Rebound comes off to Porter. Up ahead, tried to get it to Savage, but it's picked off by Oldham. And now Frazier will likely hold for the last shot. Zach Kiefer calls it in from the sideline that they're going to hold for one as we're down to 12 seconds to go. Fine thought about it. 8 seconds to go now. There's Newcomer for three from the wing, in and out. Conti with the rebound. He's going to let one go. And from beyond half court. That one goes. Peyton Conti with the buzzer beater to cut the lead down to 10, 29-19. Peyton Conti hits the buzzer beater from beyond half court.
Well, the score reflects that Frazier played a much more solid half than California did. California made a lot of mental mistakes during that half, and Frazier executed a lot better.
Well, California won that quarter with the buzzer beater there, 13-12. So they got to win the next two for sure. Well, the Commodores lead by 10.
I know you laugh about the free throw shooting, but California's only shooting 50% from the line right now, and they went to the line quite a few times.
And Frazier's hit all four of theirs.
Right.
So we'll tell you that if you've recently bought a home or refinanced your current home, have you considered changing your homeowner's insurance? The Michael Williamson Farmers Insurance Agency offers great rates and excellent customer service. Give them a call at 724-292-8066 or visit the office at 214 West Main Street in Monongahela. The Michael Williamson Farmers Insurance Agency is proud to sponsor MVI Live and Mon Valley Athletics. If you're looking for a solid start to your daily routine, look no further than the newly opened Camel Coffee Company in Washington Township in Bell Vernon. Camel Coffee Company is open daily from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m., featuring Intelligentsia coffee and other custom-made and community brews. You can also add a pastry and a sandwich to your daily routine as well. Camel Coffee Company offers free Wi-Fi and is locally owned and operated, so go check them out along Route 201, directly across from the Washington Township Fire Department. And if you're although insurance doesn't always cover wellness and preventative care, Elite Physical Therapy and Wellness offers affordable wellness programs and packages to improve your body's overall performance. The programs are top-notch in improving overall health and wellness and athletic performance for athletes of all ages. Go see Valley native Dr. Emilio Gallis and his staff for all your physical therapy and sports injury treatment needs. Visit them on the web at www.eliteptw.com or arrange a consultation at 638 Ross Draver Road in Bell Vernon. I'll give you a quick out-of-town score here. Sarah Catholic all over the California girls, 40-17. right now. You can catch that story in tomorrow's Mon Valley Independent. And speaking of the Mon Valley Independent, if you're looking for the best local news and sports coverage, look no further than the MVI. The newspaper is currently offering a great deal of 60 days free for the electronic edition, which easily gets you through the winter sports season and now into the spring season. Visit monvalleyindependent.com today or call 724-314-0030 to register for your free edition or follow your favorite local sports teams and get the best local news coverage as well. And check out on Sunday the Valley Sports Guys podcast. We've gone down the rabbit hole of podcasting. You could join myself, assistant sports editor Jose Negron, and our cast of characters as we discuss this week's sports news and sometimes even with a special guest. Join the crew this Sunday as we return to Perked Up Cafe in Charleroi at 10:30 a.m. and the release to the masses at 1 p.m. Naz, do you have a nice trip?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
I missed a couple files somewhere.
Did you? You're too busy watching the game, not paying attention. So we get through all the ads.
Anything special going on Sunday for the podcast?
No, I'm not going to be there.
You're not going to be there.
I will not be there this week.
Well,
I'm confident you guys can hold down the fort.
That'll be 3 weeks that you and I have not done the podcast together.
You're not going to be there either?
I'm going to be there, but I haven't been there the last couple of weeks.
You haven't been there the last couple of weeks. But, yeah, I have to pick up my mother-in-law from the airport, so I will be doing that.
So MVI Live, we have a game tomorrow. We have
tomorrow we
Laurel Highlands at TJ.
Yeah.
You doing a game?
I don't know. To think of it, I don't know if we're doing 2 streams or not.
And then Saturday
we're not because I'm doing the Saturday game.
Okay.
I mean, I don't even think I'm covering a game because Friday night we got a lot of games, so I'll probably be doing the pages. But we do have 5 games covered. We are covering 5. We just added the Jeanette Sarah Catholic game.
Nice.
So Jeremy Tepper and Adam McQuaid are going to be covering and shooting that.
Sarah had a big win the other day over Clareton.
Yeah. And we got a full slate of games on Saturday, too. I think we're covering 3 or 4 games on Saturday.
With the big one being Belle Vernon
at Elizabeth Ford, yeah.
And that's the last team in the Mon Valley, I believe, that I
haven't seen.
I'm sorry, I can't say that. I haven't seen Clareton or Sarah Catholic either.
Yeah, me neither.
But I'm looking forward to seeing EF. They have a lot of young talent. A couple kids that played summer league. I'm excited to see.
Their 2 leading scorers the other night. Vernon Settles had 29 and Charlie Melab had 10. So
yes, I saw that.
They led the way. And Matt Loftus is doing a great job with that young team, and they're going to be a force to be reckoned with in that section in 2 years. And I say that because Belle Vernon's bringing the crew back next year, too.
Yes,
and Belle Vernon's they're playing for a number 1 seed, I think, in the playoffs.
Right now, I have them as the number 1 ranked team in the Mon Valley, I think.
Well, in the Mon Valley for sure, but they might be there in all of 4A.
I believe another publication does have them ranked number 1 in all of 4A.
Yeah, they're up there with that win over Newcastle, who cut down the nets after winning a section title the other day. I saw that. I had a couple comments about that. But
wait a second, Newcastle, how
they won a section? They won their section.
Why?
I don't know.
How?
I don't know. They
split with Char Valley.
I was going to say it should be shared.
Yes, it definitely.
I don't know.
Is.
They cut down the nets anyway, man. I don't know, but whatever.
And Char Valley thumped them just as bad as they thumped Char Valley.
Yeah. So we'll see how that goes. California's still not back on the floor yet. They probably got a lot of stuff to go. A lot of stuff to go over here in the locker room at halftime.
Well, the one thing that California did was not get themselves in much foul trouble. They only committed 14 fouls in that first half. Yeah, this week has been a strange week. We've seen a lot of upsets in basketball all over the place. Headlined by last night's Shady Side Academy upset of South Allegheny. That's their first section loss in a few years. From
couple years, yeah.
I'll tell you what.
Almost exactly 2 years to the day.
And I'll tell you what, Shady Side Academy's pretty good. They're led by Bell Vernon's Eli Teslovich. Last night he was not their leading scorer, but they start 2 freshmen, a sophomore and a couple juniors, so they'll have their whole squad back next year as well.
I do know there's some young talent in South Allegheny too. I know we had a couple kids playing in the summer league.
Justin
Their
Beatty.
their 8th grade team, their only loss was to Bell Vernon this year.
Oh, really?
I believe so, yeah. And I think that's where the other Epps is, right?
Yes.
He's in 8th grade
He's
this
coming
year.
up.
He's coming
Yes.
up next year.
That's why his father put his brother on the trading block.
Hey, I saw him shoot at the summer league. He didn't miss from outside the arc, so that might not be a bad thing.
Yes, Veda said that his sons wouldn't be able to play on the same team together in the summertime. He said that Bryce might get on the younger one a little bit too much. So
imagine that.
He's looking for a new home. I'm sure, after coaching your kid for let's see, he coached him last year, so he probably coached him for 4 straight years.
Probably.
At a pretty organized level. It gets tough.
I coached my kid for 3 in elementary ball, and I'm done coaching her. I don't want to coach her anymore.
You want somebody else to tell him what to do, or
she
tell
might
her
not
what
listen
to do.
me, but she'll listen to others. So
even if it's the exact same words.
Absolutely. Hopefully, she won't cry after that either. So it is what it is.
Tell me you made your daughter cry.
I did. I'm sorry. I was yelling because she was on the other end of the court, and she got upset because I was yelling at her. But I was yelling at her because she couldn't hear me from across the court. But hey, whatever.
It happens.
It is what it is,
Yes. So what do you think about the second half? Do you think that California could repeat what Frazier did in California and come out with a big second half?
The lead's not 22 like it was last time. Or let's see, at halftime it was 25, 36-11 in the first meeting. But Frazier was able to gain some ground.
Well, the first couple minutes of this quarter are going to be very, very important for the California Trojans team.
Frazier needs to come out and keep the energy up, just like they did in the middle of that first quarter. That's going to be key for them. Maybe hit, your first couple shots. That'll be big as well.
With all these fans in the stands, there's a lot of energy in here backing up Frazier. So
without a doubt,
that could be a big help for them.
So we're ready to go here. California will have the ball. And here we go. California starting the ball. Zoe Savage has it in his hands. Zoe Savage in the lane, goes up, fouled. Oh, they called a travel. I thought they were going to get the foul call on Santo. He left his feet. But that call goes against Zoe Savage for a travel.
Coach Balla can't be happy with that. Mental mistake right out of the box.
There's a nice cut to the basket by Santo, and he does not get the roll. I'm telling you, it's these rims, man. It's a real thing. It was a good cut to the basket, though. He had a wide open layup.
Sure did.
He just short-armed it a little bit. And Savage tried to get it inside to Frick. We have a jump ball, and it's going to go down to the Commodores. Good hustle there by Luke Santo. Get on the floor.
I think he was a little upset with what just happened at the other end.
I think so. A lot of times you see that, though, and a player ends up committing a dumb foul.
Right.
As a senior, he's smart enough not to do that, and he just found another way to get it back. Harrison now to Santo again.
Shoot it.
There's a kick by Frick.
You're a poet and don't even know it.
Right. Santo 1 point away from extending his double-digit streak.
Yeah, he had a strong second quarter. He had 7 points in that second quarter.
Fine now to newcomer and over to Arison. Arison into the lane, pull-up jumper, no good. Hazelbaker had it knocked away by his own teammate and Fine, but Fine rattled it in. There he goes to the basket, left-handed up and good. Kenny Fine starts the scoring off for the Commodores.
California still getting killed on the offensive boards.
There's a foul by Kenny Fine. That 3?
That is 3 on Kenny Fine. See how long Coach Kiefer keeps him in here. Guess he's going to let him play.
Porter inside the Frick, poked away by Arison. Frick got it back. Let's go of a little jumper, no good. Hazelbaker with a big rebound. Trunzo reached in to knock it away, but the Commodores still come up with it. And here comes Santo the other way. Santo over to newcomer. He's going to drive the baseline, no good. Gets it off the Fine instead. And O'Savage comes away with that rebound. O'Savage now at the top of the key. Wide open for 3, no good, off the glass. And here comes Santo looking to run the other way. Around the back, around O'Savage. Gets it to newcomer. Arison at the top left, all alone for 3, no good. O'Savage went high above Hazelbaker to knock at the Frick. Here comes California the other way. O'Savage 1 against 4. Hits the dirt.
There was a Frazier player laying on the baseline, so they called it out of bounds on Frazier.
Good call.
Touch that ball.
It's Kenny Fine hustling on the floor again. Pass comes into Trunzo at the elbow. Inside.
That's nice interior defense.
We got a foul, and I think that's going to be on Fine, and if it is, that's his 4th.
That's his 4th. Frazier is playing very good interior defense.
Trunzo. Telling you, it's the rims, man. Telling you.
Right now, they're 5 for 11 from the line.
Trunzo is going to get his 2nd. That one's good. 31-20.
Make it 6 of 12.
Trunzo hits 1 of 2. The Commodore still with a double-digit lead. There goes Santo into the lane. Dumps it off to Arison. And got a timeout. Timeout?
I don't know what they call it.
No, we got a block called on Frick. I think Kiefer might have made that call. There's newcomer from the top of the circle for 3, no good. Conti with the rebound for California, and here they come the other way. They could cut it to single digits with a basket here.
I'll be honest with you, Jeremy, I thought that there would be a lot more fouls called in this game.
Conti, a little floater, no good. Trunzo tries to tip it. Hazelbaker gets it, and it's over to Oldham. Oldham around the back, around Porter. There's Arison now, drives. His floater is good. Colton Arison with a strong move to the basket. A tough shot, no foul called on the contact. He made it anyway, 33-20. Arison got a tie-up, but it'll stay with California. Another defensive play, and we talked about Arison in the last couple times he played. He plays a lot bigger than he is. He's only, I think, 5'10", but he plays like he's 6'3".
Strong kid, looks strong. Some really strange breaks here.
That was weird. Conti now in the corner up to Savage up top. Gets it inside to Frick against Hazelbaker, over Hazelbaker, no good. Porter with the offensive rebound, and he threw it away into the backcourt. It went out of bounds, and Frazier will take it there. Instead of Savage touching it,
right,
it touched the baseline first. Frazier will inbound closer to their basket. California now going to a man-to-man. Inbound pass is deflected, but it came to Hazelbaker, who got it to Harrison, who gets the roll with the left. Colton Harrison with 2 straight baskets. Give Frazier a 35-20 lead now, as we're at the 3:30 mark of the third quarter. Hunter Assad steps into a 3. No good. Oh, it's the rims. That high bounce off that rim again, I'm telling you. Assad's 3 bounces in. That's his first basket, right?
Yep, that's his first basket, and it was a big shot. Good hustle.
Frazier now. Here's Oldham inside against Conti. Try to go over the big guy. Harrison with an offensive rebound. Up back and back in. 6 straight points for Colton Harrison.
Colton Harrison is playing very big this quarter.
37-23. There goes a turnover, and here comes Harrison the other way. Foul from behind by O'Savage, and that basket is good. And Harrison is keeping up his scoring streak. He'll have a chance for a 3-point play. And we got a timeout taken.
They needed that timeout.
By head coach Aaron Balla, as Colton Harrison has a chance to score his 9th straight point with this free throw.
Yes, sir. That's a pretty nice play he's doing right now. He's doing it on both ends of the floor as well.
I'll tell you again about Foster House 2, now open for dine-in and carry-out. Check out their Lenten menu for your fish fry tomorrow, and don't miss one of the famous King sandwiches. Foster House now has pizza by the slice and pizza burgers available all day, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Watch all the Penguin games on the big screen TVs and get a 22-ounce Coors Light draft for $2.50 during the game. The kitchen is open until 11:30 p.m., so don't miss out on some of the best food the Valley has to offer at Foster House 2 in Washington Township in Bell Vernon.
I'll tell you what, you're making me hungry for a King Cap.
I am.
Some provolone cheese fries, can't beat it.
No way.
I know there's another shop that specializes in Pittsburgh sandwiches. I guess they're the originator down in the Strip District.
It's all about the creamy slaw.
But I'll tell you what, Foster House has them beat. Not only the creamy slaw, but the soft pillowy fries that they put on there. It's just a great combination.
It's all about the crinkle cuts.
Yes, sir.
I'm making myself hungry now, too. Harrison now with a chance to complete his 3-point play and make it a 17-point game. His free throw is up and good.
That's 9 straight.
40-23. There goes O'Savage with the left hand. And he just got a technical foul. Nate O'Savage, in the first game he was talking a little bit, and he just got hit up with a tee in this one.
Well, I'll tell you what, when you're down 17 points, even though you make a nice move to the hole, it's not the time to start talking.
No, not when you're down 17. Newcomer hits the first technical free throw. Comes Newcomer second. That one is good. It's back to a 17-point lead. And you especially can't do that when the team you're playing has hit every free throw they've attempted tonight.
Yes, they have. 100% from the line.
And not only did you cost your team 2 points, you might cost them 4 or 5, depending on what happens on this possession.
Oh, and Newcomer, he's having a relatively quiet night by his standards. He only has 7 points at this point in the game.
How about 9? Nope. Up and underneath. Conti comes out with the rebound. Up ahead to Assad for another 3 from the corner. No good. Savage with the rebound. We have a jump ball, and it's going to go down to the Commodores. And remember what I said about the energy.
Yes.
It's back.
Yes, it is. Well, we said the first couple of minutes of the third quarter were going to be very important for California, and they didn't do anything to help themselves. But Frazier certainly has.
Consanto now guarded by O'Savage. Got a screen from Newcomer. Nice picked up by Assad, straight to the basket, high off the glass, no good. Frick with the rebound.
That ball might have got hit from behind.
There's Assad again. He's going to let go of another three. That one's short. Newcomer with the rebound for the Commodores. Up ahead quickly to Santo. Over to Harrison, full head of steam into the lane. Blocked by Frick, but it comes to Oldham. There's Newcomer from outside. His three is good. Owen Newcomer now with the last 5 points. Makes it 45-25. And he extended his double-digit streak with that basket. There's a three by Conti, no good. Rebounds deflected out to Oldham. Peels off, gives it to Harrison, inside to Santo. Dishes it off to Hazelbaker, and he puts another one in.
Frazier is making it look easy right now.
Hazelbaker gives the Commodores a 47-25 lead as we're under a minute to play. Here in the third quarter as Thomas let go of a three, no good. He knocks the ball out of bounds, and it will stay with the Commodores going down the other end. 41 seconds to go here.
$18-point quarter so far for Frazier. To build up to that 20-point lead, they're really putting it on them here.
Goes Newcomer now, got a screen from Harrison. Harrison now with it at the top. He's going to drive, got Conti off the ground. And he puts up a little jumper as Colton Harrison is having himself a quarter. Now with 11 points.
This quarter.
Yeah, in the quarter. So Savage lets go of a three, no good. Hazelbaker with the rebound. 10 seconds to go, and here comes Newcomer over to Santo. He's going to let go of a three. That's good. 52-25. Frazier will carry that lead into the fourth quarter.
Santo got his double figures as well, so that was a quarter for the ages for Colton Harrison.
52-25 is our score at the end of three. We'll tell you quickly again, if you're looking for a solid start to your daily routine, look no further than the newly opened Camel Coffee Company in Washington Township. Camel Coffee Company is open daily from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. They're now featuring Intelligentsia coffee and other custom-made and community brews. You can also add a pastry and a sandwich to your daily routine as well. The Camel Coffee Company offers free Wi-Fi and is locally owned and operated, so go check them out along Route 201 directly across from the Washington Township Fire Department.
I had a cup of Intelligentsia coffee there yesterday. Boy, it was delicious. I drink my coffee black so you can really taste the flavor of the coffee. And when you drink good coffee,
we have to give a shout out to the face of the Mon Valley Independent Summer Basketball League, Chaz Merlack.
Travolta's in the house.
Travolta saying we need the Doors to win this one.
Well, they're going to win this one. I think that's a foregone conclusion right now.
Casey McIntyre, of course, online checking out the heat on the feet.
Didn't you get a picture earlier?
I got a couple. I already sent them to him, so check out MVI Court Kicks. So here goes O'Savage now into the lane. His little floater is no good. Hazelbaker, good box out by Hazelbaker, and Frick is called for over the back. And the home crowd loves that. So that is the 15th foul on the Trojans here in the second half. Frick's third of the game.
Fourth team foul.
Team's fourth, sorry.
Sorry.
They put it up quick. There goes Oldham now. It's full court pressure from the Trojans. Gets it off to Harrison, to Newcomer. Newcomer one-on-one against Assad. His little floater baseline is good. Owen Newcomer's heating up.
I'll tell you what, they've put on the show offensively, but they've also played very solid defense. in 2 of the 3 quarters so far, they only gave up 6 points. In that second quarter, they gave up 13, but the 13 was aided also.
There's a steal by Oldham. Commodores have it back.
Was aided also by a mid-court three-pointer at the buzzer.
Oldham around the back to Hazelbaker. Harrison gives it off the newcomer. Back to Harrison. Thought about a three. Into the lane. His little jumper, no good. Oldham pushed off of Trunzo, and he's going to get called for a foul.
I think Harrison should have put up the three there. Why not?
Hey, one more point and you hit the mercy rule here.
That would be nice. For us. Not for the Trojans.
Not for California at all. California now with the ball, controlled by Conti on the wing, kicks it out to Assad for a three from the corner, no good. Conti with the tip, his tip is no good. Hazelbaker playing strong under that hoop, gets the rebound off the newcomer. See, now I think with that effort, you got to reward him here. Get him on the block. Newcomer over to Santo. Back to newcomer on top. Oldham had it kicked by Trunzo, and then Commodores score here. We will hit the 30-point mercy rule and have a running clock here in the final quarter. Harrison tried to get it to Hazelbaker, but the deflection comes to Oldham. Oldham kicks it out to Santo now on the left wing. Hands it off the newcomer, back to Harrison. The Commodores are perfectly fine taking the air out of the ball here. Use some clock. There's a little jumper for Santo, no good. Trunzo clears the rebound for the Trojans, and he double dribbles. There's a timeout taken by California. 54-25 with 5:46 to go here in the fourth quarter.
A lot of mental mistakes for California in this game.
For sure. Although insurance doesn't always cover wellness and preventative care, Elite Physical Therapy and Wellness offers very affordable wellness programs and packages to improve your body's overall performance. The programs are top-notch to improve overall health and wellness and athletic performance for athletes of all ages. Go see Valley native Dr. Emilio Gallus and his staff for all of your physical therapy and sports injury treatment needs. Visit them on the web at www.eliteptw.com or arrange a consultation at 638 Ross Draver Road in Bell Vernon.
Have you seen the good doctor lately?
I've seen him Monday, and I will be there tomorrow morning at 11:30 a.m. He gave me another tip for when I sleep.
What's the problem?
Just my lower back pain. It wakes me up in the morning after about 5.5, 6 hours. But I've been sleeping good the last couple of nights.
That's a normal night for me.
I know. I used to be able to sleep 12, 13 hours. But
yeah, when you were in high school.
I don't think so. There goes Oldham baseline. Got it to Harrison. Out to Hazelbaker. Hazelbaker's going to take Trunzo to the hoop.
Nice rebound.
Offensive rebound by Oldham.
Luke Santo just showed some really good patience there.
He did. They're perfectly fine. There's newcomer for three. No good. Trunzo with the rebound for California. So we're about to hit the 5-minute mark to go here in the fourth quarter. There's O'Savage. His little floater is good.
Savage really hasn't had very much help here this evening.
Not like he did in the team's first meetings. There goes newcomer to the lane, and he is bumped and fouled. He's going to go to the line. The foul is on Trunzo. That will be California's fifth. The second on Matt Trunzo.
So Nato Savage has 11 of California's 27 points.
There's Oldham into the lane, up under. They're going to say the foul was on the floor. And that's going to be Trunzo's third. 2 fouls here in a matter of 11 seconds. Nice inbound pass to Hazelbaker. Nobody was paying attention. Assad goes to the rim. His layup was no good. Follow-up is no good, and Oldham ripped it away from Assad. Here come the Commodores now the other way. Hazelbaker. Defer to Oldham. Oldham straight down the lane. Shot was rejected. Harrison tried to get it to Newcomer. Was knocked away by O'Savage. His layup is no good. Here goes Newcomer the other way up to Oldham and back to Newcomer. Over to Santo. Santo's going to pull up in the lane, and that is good. 58-27 on the Santo pull-up. There's a three taken by Conti. Santo up ahead to Newcomer. Newcomer with an easy layup past O'Savage.
I believe we have the running clock.
We do have the running clock. It's 60-27 here. And that ball is out of bounds to Frazier. Kenny Fine checking back in for the Commodores. The clock is running. During the substitution, Hazelbaker will have a seat, take a rest.
He has 6 points, but he played really good defense.
Good
really
defense.
Battled on the boards.
And that's what he's done all season for them, and this is the first year he's played. Newcomer now guarded by Assad right around him to the top and gives it to Oldham. Oldham to Harrison. Back out top. And the clock will continue to run. Here goes Newcomer. Threw one up. He's going to get a foul call on Trunzo. And that's going to be 4 on Matt Trunzo. 3 here in the quarter. Newcomer's going to get it on the line for 2.
That's their first free throw that they missed.
The first miss by the Commodores from the line. Newcomer hits the second.
So after only having 5 in the first half, he has 10 so far in the second half for 15.
There's Savage spinning a lane. He's going to get that one to go. (61-29) now with 2:20 to go. Harrison kicks it outside to Fine.
Frazier is certainly not going to be in any hurry whatsoever.
Harrison with a little layup, no good. It goes out of bounds to California as Coach Bala is emptying the bench. .149 to go with the running clock. Here come the Frazier reserves. Nice little take to the basket there by Caden Powell. Drew Thomas inside. His layup was no good. And that ball goes off the foot of Spencer Petrucci and out of bounds.
Guess this one's officially over now. 55 seconds remaining.
Total line change for the Commodores. That's a joyous group over there on the bench. I know they wanted this one bad. 42 seconds to play. Dawn Dorkin with a little layup high off the glass, no good. Rebounded there by the Trojans and goes out of bounds, and we got a foul. And Caden Powell go to the line.
Did they call that on 25?
I believe they did.
I don't even have.
I don't have a 25. Yeah.
He made the first.
Our assistant sports editor wants to remember when Naz said he liked California more than Frazier in this section.
I
LOL.
did. I did. I was right early on.
I think the Commodores are showing that last game was a little bit of a fluke. 5 seconds to go. And that'll do it. Frazier Commodores will move to 14-3 overall, 8-1, closer to a section title. California falls to 3-3 and 3-2 in section play. And that's a big game here Monday night.
I think we're going to have to be here.
Commodores and Greyhounds, which I believe will win it.
Yes.
Win the
Whoever wins
section.
that game wins the section.
So we will see. But that'll do it for us here at MVI Live. For Naz Victoria and Olivia Greco, I am Mon Valley Independent Sports Editor Jeremy Salou signing off. Thanks for joining us, and we will see you again. Thanks.